Hi Scorpions, this is Star with Ariana Stark with your forecast for February 2025. I will use the Ideal Tarot Love Oracle, Divine Mistrust Oracle amongst other decks for your reading this month. This is the Valentine month, so in case you want to go for a personalized forecast with respect to love life or general matters, past life issues, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now let's just understand what the universe has in store for you this February. The overall energy from the Ideal Tarot is the Hermit card. Now, if you look closely, this lady, she seems to be all by herself. So, oftentimes this month, you may be wanting to stay aloof, be a bit withdrawn. Maybe there are restrictions and limitations imposed upon you by your loved ones. That is why you want to be all by yourself. At times, this could also mean that you're being lonely. It also gives you a chance to reflect, to ponder on life. Maybe it would also be prudent to clarify and steer clear of misunderstandings or petty issues for that matter. Even while working, you need to focus. Perhaps some of you could get an offer, but you could be unsure. You also need to devote your energies to learning, self love, grooming. The final days of January, stepping into February is the Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, you need to focus on grooming, and this card also asks you to focus on the same. Perhaps you're also carrying that energy. There was a lot of hard work in store for you in those final days of January. Possibly you may have wanted to give up, throw in the towel, but at the 11th hour, everything had fallen in place for you. Work offers could have also come about due to recommendation. Maybe you were also a bit taxed because of the extra workload apart from your daily schedule. I think you needed to give more than 100% before you could have enjoyed the fruits of your labor. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges for Scorpio is the Hermit card. So this amply clarifies that the Hermit energy is something which is going to be doubly in display this February. Disagreements, like I said, could be possible, so it would be prudent to avoid them. This is in the challenge position, so try to mingle with others, but you also need to watch your word. Maybe former employer could also reach out to you with work offers, but then these are early days. You should take it with a grain of salt. Reevaluate your career moves. Maybe you're also being asked to focus that much harder because this is in the challenger position. Activity will also be esteemed. Influences for February is the Judgment card, and I also have the Fool card. So very many major arcanas are coming about in your reading. Judgment talks about karmic rewards and punishment. It also means that you could be starting a new journey with the Fool card. Maybe you're making travel plans. Perhaps introspection is also taking you to another place. Again, with the Fool card also, you need to be clear when it comes to communication. Someone will also have your back this month, maybe colleagues, or there are people who are always trying to upset you. I think it would be imperative for you to lie low, to let the storm clouds pass. There could be an urgency in your step on account of a stressful situation. Besides Scorpions, you need to take assistance. Official work or paperwork, technical matters will also be of utmost importance here. Even while dealing with financial matters, I think you need to look closely. Maybe it would also be nice if you would let go of what is not yours rather than hold on to something. Malfunctioning gadgets could also bother Scorpions. Spiritual healing is also going to help you or benefit you enormously. The first 10 days of the month, I do have the Two of Cups. Now this is talking about overall contentment. You can expect surprises. It is a time to relax, to have fun, to socialize. There could be a particular person who is going to continue to upset you or bother you, but then you should avoid confrontation or this person that will give you the upper hand. Certainly, this is also the time when you will be taxed on account of work, but then you're going to be happy with the output. Sometimes, we can work hard, but then there's no reward. But with this Two of Cups, reward is going to be guaranteed. If your creative idea or even if your output is being reviewed, I think plaudits will definitely come your way. You're someone who is going to plan in advance. Those of you who are in the leadership position, I think you need to collaborate instead of being boorish or instead of being high-handed with juniors. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th February, is the Emperor card. Now, the Emperor talks about the need for you to feel in control. Maybe you're going to be someone who is going to assume too much. I think you should avoid misunderstandings, keep to yourself, keep a low profile, like I said, and not get dragged into quarrels. Neither you should give much thought to anyone who is trying to provoke you to react. Health issues could also be something that you need to look into. It is definitely a good time for learning to focus on tasks already in progress. Your talents and skills will also be appreciated. Basically, Scorpions, you're going to be in a competitive mode. Cooperation is the need of the hour, so collaborate with others rather than be too set in your ways. If there's a presentation lined up, I think it will go off well for you. As a boss, or those of you in the leadership position, I think you will tackle unruly workers. You're going to put them in the place, but then you could also find yourself sandwiched between your immediate superior as well as the administrator. So follow protocol instead of feeling alienated. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 28th February, I do have the Five of Cups. Now this lady, she seems to be in mourning, she's hiding her face, so walk away from situations which are unhealthy for you, walk away from any kind of drama. Besides, you need to clarify rather than point fingers at others. I think be tactful in your relationships, avoid raising your voice and accept God's plans rather than be emotional, as there could be mistrust in a relationship. Don't reveal all your cards in public. With two hermits, again, I don't need to reiterate, but then that's what the message is coming through. Work-wise, you could be a bit distracted because there are going to be interruptions, so you need to focus. Your boss could also expect you to do tasks right away, but then generous colleagues will certainly rally around you. New clients could also come your way. Incidentally, I also have this card, the weakest link, from the Divine Mistrust Oracle. So maybe you feel as though you're being targeted or that others around you are sharpening their knives behind your back. Maybe it's like the pencil in the card which snaps, so you need to embolden yourself. You need to be psychologically and physically strong to overcome any kind of competition, any kind of gossip that is there, rather than cry at the drop of a hat, because these days will also pass. People attack our weaknesses, so aura cleansing will also be beneficial. It says here, if you get nervous, focus on service. Like I said, you need to pull up your socks. If you could get distracted, but then your angels and archangels are also telling you that if you do feel edgy, if you do feel tense, then you should focus that much harder rather than give anybody a reason to point fingers at you. From Lenormand, I do have the card Key, which signifies that there could be key players in your life. You could also be dealing with a significant person. This is going to be an insightful February for you. Maybe you are also going to play an important part in other people's lives. So read up on things. It is going to give you perspective for sure. This is the Valentine month, and I have some messages here. An honorable surrender from the Love Oracle deck. Such a beautiful message. It says here you need to surrender to the power of love rather than isolate yourself. With that Two of Cups, this is going to be true for some Scorpions this month. Basorexia, an overwhelming desire to kiss. Your person definitely wants more intimacy in the connection. I do believe that some of you could be dealing with an older partner here with the Emperor card. Maybe this person is also insecure because you do have options when it comes to the opposite sex, but then you're going to reassure him that this is what you desire. There are also certain limitations, impediments, roadblocks, and outside influences that you and your person need to maneuver this month. Maybe communication could fall apart, so maybe you need to break down those walls. Sometimes you think that it's you who's only making the effort to reach out to this person, while this person isn't being explicit. For some of you, there could also be unhappy situations with the Five of Cups. Maybe you want to be far removed from your person because your person could be a bit dominating, overbearing. He could want everybody under his thumb. Physical distance could also crop up because one of you could be in a different place or one of you could be journeying. That could also be possible. I need more time to figure things out. Quite simply, this card is saying the same thing. Maybe one of you desires more time apart so that you can understand whether you want this relationship to be strengthened even further or whether you want to walk away. All in all, the light is definitely there with this Hermit card, so you need to look forward to life rather than keep to yourself or stay detached, though it helps in certain situations for sure. I hope Scorpions you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.